Friends, now Australia is on a tour to Sri Lanka where a two-match test series has started. And I'll be giving you my prediction about this test series and also about the first test match. I'll be also talking with you about the first test match. Day one has happened. And if you remember my prediction about their ODI series, it proved correct. I predicted in favor of Sri Lanka that Sri Lanka will win it by 3-2. I will give you the link of that video in the description and also at the end screen. Now, talking about this test series and the first test match, I will straight away give you my prediction that Australia is going to win the first test match. And regarding the test series, Australia is going to win the test series. And unless there is any interruptions due to rain, Australia will also win the second test match. So Australia will be winning this test series by a result of 2-0. That is my prediction about both the test matches and also the test series. And I will give you my reasons for it. This Australian team is really strong. They have got a really strong batting lineup and also a really good bowling lineup. In their bowling lineup, of course, their seamers, their pacers are world class, but they also have two good spinners. In the ODI series, I didn't predict in favor of Australia, where everyone was saying that Australia would win because they didn't have any good spinners in their lineup. But now in the Test series, they have Nathan Lyon, who is one of the best off spinners of the world, along with Ashwin. And then they have Swepson also, who is a good leg spinner. And along with them, they have Stark, Pat Cummins. So their bowling lineup is quite good. It is slightly superior to the Sri Lankan bowling lineup. And even in their batting, we saw how well they performed in Pakistan, where Usman Khwaja was really their run machine, and most of their batsmen played well. So I think even in this tour, in this test match also, and on this tour, their batsmen are going to score runs, and Sri Lanka will find it difficult to survive against Australia. Even if we look in the first test match, day one has happened, and although Sri Lanka had the advantage of winning the toss and batting first, but they should have made a good use of their opportunity to bat first, but they got all out for only 212 runs. And there, Nathan Lyon took 5 wicket haul, and Swepson, their other spinner, also took 3 wickets. So, because of their pair of these two good spinners, Sri Lanka is going to find it difficult. And now Australia is at 98 for 3 at the end of day one. So right now it seems that maybe both the teams are evenly matched and anything can happen. But I think that Australia is in a better position, mainly because the pair which is still there, Usman Khwaja is still there at the end of day one at 47 net out. And on the other hand, there is Travis Head, 6 net out. So Usman Khwaja scored century in every match in Pakistan in the Test series, and this is the same thing which I see happening here also. I think on day two, Usman Khwaja is going to carry on from here, and he is going to score another century. And I won't be surprised if Khwaja scores another century in the second Test match also. And also regarding Travis Head, he has played quite well at number 5 position in the previous test matches also, and he would like to cement his place and consolidate his number 5 position. So I think Travis Head is also going to play well on day two. Maybe you can expect a half century from Head. So I am expecting a good partnership between Khwaja and Head on day two, maybe at least 100 runs partnership, where Khwaja will complete his century and Head will complete his half century. And after that, on day two, I think Australia is going to take at least a lead of 70-80 runs. And then regarding Sri Lankan's second innings, I don't see them scoring more than 250 runs even in the second innings. So ultimately, Australia is going to win the test match. Maybe Sri Lanka can give in a fight and make it close match, but Australia is going to win it maybe at the end of day 3 or on day 4. The first test match is definitely not going to go into the day 5. So that is my prediction about day 2 and day 3. And regarding the second match also, I have already told you that I think Australia is going to win it. So let's see, friends, how it happens. If my guess proves correct or not, well, nothing against Sri Lanka, but I think Australian team in test match format right now is quite strong team. Maybe I think Australia is the number one or number two team, certainly in the top three, along with India and England, going by their performance against New Zealand. So let's see, friends, how this test series goes.